Dark Samus required a mighty flagship, one to strike terror in the hearts of her enemies. The might of the Colossus was not enough. She demanded more. Her solution was unique and most excellent. We took her great star beast and fitted it with cybernetic weapon systems. Crew quarters and command consoles were placed within the beast's skull. In time, we created a mighty dreadnought and called it Leviathan. The great leader was pleased. Man spoke pretty openly about one of the issues he has with this system as well, which is that it's counterintuitive. What we don't really want to be blocking or muting content claims. We want to be making sure that the money goes to the people who should deserve to have it. Which is to say, if I play somebody's music or if I play a game that has music in it or whatever, some of my ad revenue should probably go to them. And a system, it would be much better to start developing a system that pays the correct people, or at least give us access to a system where we can pay a fee of some kind to get access to a bunch of music or a bunch of X, you know what I mean? That seems a hell of a lot more forward thinking than the current system, which is basically what Google does. So, I don't know. I need more time to think about it. I need to let a few things evolve anyway. It's only the VODs that are being affected. Does this have some unpleasant oncoming issues, or is it short-term rollout issue that's likely to be resolved? Who knows? But right now, it only affects VODs, not live streams. And given that Twitch is predominantly a live stream environment, I know people like Godot will argue that it is like that there's just as much weight in the whole, recorded video thing, but then there's YouTube, and if you want to compete with YouTube, you're an idiot. You might as well focus on what you're good at. And Twitch have, in many ways, their actions have shown that they're predominantly focused on live broadcasting. And if that's the way it needs to be on Twitch, I'm perfectly happy to go with that. If it means no recorded content whatsoever, I'll record my own content on my computer and then do what I want to do with it there. It's more work, yeah, but it'll be better exposure anyway. The current system that Twitch has and has had up until now for finding recorded video and accessing recorded video has been abysmal. Not intuitive and non-responsive and just not enjoyable. So if I really wanted to record content, I'd put it on YouTube anyway, or on my own website. Map of the transit pathways currently in transit, Station 1-A, connects research areas. Okay. Hand scanner terminal is inactive and cannot be used in its current state. Control terminal activated, interact with nearby terminal to signal for transit system. So no matter ad revenue until license fees were paid? Definitely. I want to pay the people whose products I use to create my show. There's just no good way to do it right now. And on a moral level, I'm always trying to cut back on the unlicensed, use of copyright material and so on and so forth. But it is difficult. It is very difficult, especially when you go from not being a partner and not so much having to worry about it to being a partner, and all of a sudden you're making money and you have to change everything. It's a difficult transition at best. They're looking to resolve the issue with in-game ambience and music being flagged. Oh, interesting. Live streaming was vowed to not be touched and would not be targeted by automated takedowns. The tinfoil hat conspirator in me is afraid that automatic does not equal manual. You're right, Kilix. It's probably going to get to that point, but again, if it does, it's because it's supposed to, it's necessary. There are rules that we are breaking, and we do need to in some way start thinking about not breaking them, right? This is a good step forward. If abrupt, good. Speedrunning though, they need the VODs. It doesn't matter if they're muted as long as they get the recording of a game, but if the run is longer than 2 hours, it's gonna suck. No. Record the footage locally. It's not that hard. You broadcast it live on Twitch, you record it locally, and then you do whatever the fuck you want with it, wherever you want in the VOD. Twitch is predominantly a live streaming service. It exists to provide a live environment. The VODs are secondary at best. I wouldn't even put them in as a place. What happens to the VODs is up to Twitch. If you want to do something differently, record the goddamn footage. It's not that hard, right? It's pretty easy shit. You can even record it while you're live streaming. It's not that hard. If this helps Twitch ease the burden that the DMCA and others are putting on them, the pressure that I'm sure they're feeling, then I think it's well worth it. Live streaming is already subject to manual takedowns, always has been, always will be. I think what they mean, Flan, is that there might be more targeting points. Does OBS support stream plus record at the same time? I think it does, yeah. You just need a second PC or a better PC to be able to do it. I need a second PC, but as soon as my second PC gets here, I will start recording. In fact, I have a capture device that has a hard drive in it that could record everything that's happening right now, or the gameplay anyway, before it even gets there. It's interesting. That's what 99% of speedrunners do. Why wouldn't they? It's smart. From what I understand, that makes it sound like a paid venue akin to Netflix, which if it is, I support growth and payment for a service, but I cannot support it, much like many people. I support growth and payment for a service, but I cannot support it. Wait, I don't understand the sentence. And I mean financially support. Oh, okay. I don't know. So if I understand, some changes have been made to the operating practices of Twitch, and this has prompted certain issues and areas, which has people quite very upset. There's an AMA going on Reddit right now, which is going crazy. There's no word as to what implications it might have, and a number of large people are worried about the implications linked to the rumors of a buyout by Google. Isn't it somewhat necessary legal element to protect the site? Definitely. That's why I support it. While it does affect me negatively in some ways, I think in the long run, Twitch want to be as big as possible. They want the biggest network in the world. So do I. I want as much reach as possible. I owe 99% of my audience to Twitch. If not for Twitch, I wouldn't have that audience, nor the ability to do what I do via the service and the platform. Twitch are taking these steps not to make Twitch smaller, but to make Twitch bigger. And a bigger Twitch is better for me. I will sacrifice whatever is needed to make Twitch as big as it can be, as big as it needs to be, to make me as big as I can be, to get me as much reach and exposure as possible. For me, from my perspective, this seems like a very good decision by Twitch, because for anybody with half a brain, this has been inevitable. It's not like we didn't know this was coming. Of course it's coming. We cannot blatantly take people's copyrighted material and do whatever we want with it without permission and without even having a conversation about providing some of the revenue we make by doing it back to them. It's silly. It's silly. I'm all for it. Now again, the way that it's being handled may not agree with me personally, but it's not my fucking job to do it. Nor have I ever done it before, and I'll reserve my opinions until I have. That's how I feel. I also understand a lot of the backlash. I get what people are saying. I don't disagree. I just think it's an inevitability that should be easily processed. I don't know. Where the fuck does this tram go? Whoa, Baidu've got like 50 messages timed out. What just happened? Oh, you were saying some pretty crude and disgusting shit, Baidu. I don't think you should probably do that. Act accordingly and behave yourself, for God's sake. It's my supposition as well. To grow, they must be safe from legal issues. It is inevitable with expanding companies. It appears beneficial for the site at large, and as such beneficial for the huge number of people gaining the service for free. I couldn't agree more. The issue currently are how certain VODs are getting muted while the owners of the music had never asked for it. That is not the issue. If Viscule, that is a issue. There are several. And that one, I agree. It's a bit of a problem, and I don't know why they're doing it that way, but got a drastically different view on this from other streamers I've watched. Cool. I've got a drastically different view on most shit than other people, man. I very much like my own perspective, and I continue to try to temper that with other people's perspectives constantly, making mine malleable, making mine changeable. At the end of the day, for me, like, at the core, this comes down to maintaining the Wild West nature of the internet that I love. Everybody can do whatever they want. But making sure that artists are paid. I want to make sure that if I'm getting paid for what I'm doing, then the people who deserve to be getting paid for me using the product, their products, or their creations, their art, should be. And I want them to be. I think it's great. I need them to be. I hate playing people's music that I don't have permission to on cast. I hate playing Darius Carlin's music and Danny B's music, which they have given me permission to do, because I can't siphon off some of the fucking revenue in a tax-deductible, business legitimate way, and it annoys me. Systems need to be created, constructed, tested, and put in place to make sure that people are getting paid when their content is being used. And the way YouTube does it irritates me, but it works a bit better than the way that it's being done on Twitch, which is to say it's not being done. People are making ridiculous amounts of money off other people's products and not in any way looking at trying to give some of that money back to the people who created these products. And that's why I am supportive of this. That, and again, I agree with the idea of Twitch getting much bigger than they are and taking the necessary steps to do that, because that, in the end, will be better for me, and I'm thinking very long term about this. It's the only issue I know of. Oh, Visco, there's so many at the moment, man. There's a whole bunch going down. What do they mean by copyrighted in-game music? Can you hear the sound you hear now? Oh, that's copyrighted in-game music, as is everything else, which you should know. And again, I guess a lot of people don't, and that's another problem, isn't it? There's a big gap in education and information here, where people don't, maybe people have never really thought about it before, or they've never had to think about it before. Just the concept of what I'm doing right now, what you're seeing up here, it's not mine. This isn't my music, and I didn't get permission to use it. I didn't. And I'm not paying anybody for using it either. The people who made it, I'm profiting from what they're doing, they're not. Is that not an issue we should all be aware of? Seems like it is. They've admitted during the AMA that they were handled poorly and abruptly and have apologized for it. Get behind that. I won't say that they weren't. There may have been better ways to do it, but again, these sorts of things, it's a little more complicated when you're on the side of the people actually doing it. I've been on that side for many projects, and it's a whole different fucking story, I'll tell you right now. All the Reddit trolls are downvoting the CEO's answers beyond belief. Yeah, that's why I'm not in there right now. I don't care. Original music should not be flagged. Metroid should be fine all over just because the video game industry is fine with streaming. That's interesting. Do you speak on behalf of the industry? You did pay for it at a time? No, I did not pay for it. I paid for a license to experience it. And that license... Oh, the box will be in Dutch, won't it? Yeah, it's in Dutch. But somewhere here, in Dutch, is a paragraph that says exactly what I have bought, what I have paid for, and what I am allowed to do with it. They've been covering their asses on this shit for 25 years, man. Do you honestly think that the artists are the majority of the people complaining about these copyright issues? The artist in me hopes that isn't the case. I understand the surviving aspect, but simply getting your art admired should be the best honor you can have as an artist. Simply getting your art admired should be the best honor you can have as an artist. Are you saying that artists shouldn't be able to decide for themselves, individually, what is the best honor for them? That seems presumptuous. I'm sorry, John, but I cannot agree with you there. If an artist does choose to be the way that you have just so eloquently put, then that's good for them, and I do subscribe to it. But I do not subscribe to the idea that all artists should have to agree unanimously on the way that their art should be used, and when it is being used by somebody else without their permission, they should just sit back and say, yeah, well, it's, I'm glad that they love it. I like that some do. I do. But I don't believe that we should be putting our opinions in their mouths, do you? With words like should? Should? How presumptuous. How terrible for you, John. How terrible. I pity you. There's a lot of grey areas and the laws aren't up to date. They're not. That's the whole thing. It's not being policed. And now it's starting to be. And will continue to be more and more as years go by. Yeah, Flan, exactly. Every single person should have the right to decide how their content and how their art is used, yeah? It would be nice if everybody just said, hey, here's my shit, go and enjoy it. But I personally think it would be nicer if everybody said, hey, here's my shit, go and enjoy it. And if you make money off it, some of that money comes back to me so that I can eat and, live my life too. I think in today's world especially, it wouldn't be very difficult to set up a bunch of systems in the same way that TV and radio have been doing this forever, by the way. They do it, or they still do it today. Set up a bunch of systems in place to make sure that artists receive the revenue that they deserve when people use their products to generate revenue, yeah? I'm only talking about this from the perspective of somebody who's making money, somebody like myself who's making money by using other people's stuff. Anyway. I do like having this conversation though, so I'm perfectly happy to keep rambling. Skytown. Game companies have the public stance and private stance directly with Twitch that they allow anyone to stream their games. It's far too broad. Have they asked all game companies? Have they asked all of the different artists that worked on the game? What about the musicians? What are the different licensing agreements between all of them? Were they paid out for their work? Were the people who made the music for this paid a lump sum and then this music was no longer theirs, it became somebody else, or did they receive royalties on this music or what, right? There's a whole bunch of different shit going on, man. Where do I want to go? That's the question. Let's just start there. See what happens. Thanks, Shattered. I can see my breath, man. It's ridiculous. People getting permission from games publishers and yet getting auto-flagged. I do not agree with the automated system, Lightu. I completely see where people are coming from there. That specific issue, I am in agreement with, and I'm sure everybody is, but again, and I've said this a few times, I think the reverse strategy would be a better one, which is instead of blocking everything and then unblocking things that have permission, block nothing and start blocking things that don't have permission. But that might not be a realistic approach. And again, I don't have the information nor the experience to make such judgment calls, and I won't. I guess we'll just wander around Skytown until we figure out where this new tech is. Can't really think of anything else to do. Yeah, Samus suit's so nice, huh? Many streams will have Creative Commons public domain music now, which is a good thing. You're damn right it is, Elmars. The automated system is abusive, I agree. But, and I don't support it again, but there are multiple perspectives. And it's easy to discuss this sort of stuff, but when you're actually running the site, when you're running the platform, the practicality that we can't perceive is very apparent. I'm talking about this way too much today. It's the topic of conversation. You gotta go with it. You're absolutely correct. I have no right for speaking for others. I've always been let down by the expectations that others will think as openly as I do about things, but I also forget that much of my ideals fall under a personal opinion that we should be beyond our economic system by now, with our level of knowledge erasing the issue of survival needs. I may be a daily realist, but I see the great potential we have as a species and hope for so much more. As do I. As do I. But I can promise you now, John, putting words in other people's mouths and shoving your opinion down their throats is not the way to get the job done. At all. I agree with your perspective in many ways, but it's rough, dude. It's rough fucking shit. It's very difficult because we cannot live in a world where everybody thinks the same way. We must have diversity. We must strive for it at all times. Do you really want to live in a world where everybody thinks the same way as you? Would we not just all kill ourselves in boredom? The inability to discuss anything ever? Can't be done. And as I say, what you said was presumptuous. Whether intentionally or not. I gave it my energy! Awesome! All we can do is hope things work for the best? Well, I won't be doing that. That's for fucking church people. Pray and all your sins will go away. I don't live in that world. That's not my belief. I believe we need to take action. But that generally takes years. There's always time for good, relaxed, open, honest discussion. Well before we start making any decisions. I don't like the doom and gloom naysayer perspective that so many seem to share. It's fucking more We'll probably get the spider ball, man. That's probably what the Chozo artifact we're going to get is. Although, has it been explained why I don't have that anymore? I did have that. I really did. Automated copyright claims systems are extremely effective and accurate. Said nobody ever. A lack of ability to think short term. It might be our downfall in the end. I agree with you, but I do respect that people want to believe in religion. Oh, definitely. Definitely. But Zero was suggesting that we all do that. I was just saying that I won't be. That's all. Like, I love the idea of freedom of religion, even if I think most of the religions is complete nonsense, and the whole idea that only one of all of the religions could be true according to all of the religions, and all of the religions on Earth basically state that although mine is true, all of yours is wrong. And the concept that if all the other ones are wrong except for one, could it possibly be that all of them are just wrong? And that one isn't right as well? Seems like overwhelming evidence for me, which is one of the reasons why I don't have a religion. But I would never, ever, ever try to stop somebody else from believing in what they believe in. Unless they start hurting people or fucking with people. That's when I'll jump in. But it's just me. Energy grid currently offline. Activation of surrounding nodes will restore grid power. I'm sure we can figure that out. Ooh. This discussion's keeping you awake at least? No, I'm gonna have to pull an all-nighter as well tonight to go to dinner. Danny B has tweeted that the Necrodancer flags appear to be a mistaken algorithm. I also understand getting my thoughts across in this medium is also difficult. Answering you, no, I abhor the thought of a world without individuality. What I would seek is a world where one can seek out whatever makes them happy without a lifetime of struggle. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, you're not alone. Don't worry. Hey, Kex. Could it possibly be that they are all right except for the part where they believe that there is only one that is right? If they're wrong about such a fundamental element, that element, it stands to reason that they're probably wrong about a few others, but let's try to keep one giant never-ending conversation going on at once, at a time, yeah? I probably shouldn't have gone too deep into the religion thing then, I apologize. We did religion a couple of weeks ago, we don't need to do it again right now. What the fuck is all this then? Frozen. Flan. XP, I believe I'm beginning to see what you mean regarding the atmosphere of this game. It is rather pleasant, mixing delicate music and an involved atmosphere. Even though you're just walking around, I was struck by the peace it is creating. There are so many different forms of the atmosphere as well. Peace, anxiety, there is much beauty in here, Cthulhu, but it does take a long time and a very relaxed mind to get into the pattern. I guess it's kind of like frequencies. You need to get yourself on the right frequency and then it's really enjoyable. Otherwise, it probably just looks like a big mash of mostly the same thing. But it is quite lovely. I've loved the Metroid series my whole life for a reason. Not in the same way I love Metal Gear, but in its own way. Protective barrier in place. Restore room operations to relieve barrier. Oh, Databot. I love these. Elysian data dock decoded. Entry, defeat. The 2 weeks following the seed's impact were disastrous. Like the Aurora unit, we too were infected with the Phazon-based virus. The spreading corruption consumed many of us, putting us under a space pirate control. It was not long before only a handful of us remained. During this time, there was but a moment that we received aid. Gore, the hunter dispatched by the Federation, arrived here to restore the Aurora unit. Our hope quickly vanished as he too was corrupted by Phazon and lost his own will. He now leads the assault on us, taking more and more of the station over with each passing day. There is no hope left for us. Soon we too will be among the enemy forces. The last of us now stand before the brink of our history's end, silently waiting out our final hours. I am Elysian, descendant of both the Chozo and the Firsts. I am facing the last moments of my life and transferring my memory to the data pod. This is recent. It's probably the most recent entry we've had. It's almost like the last 3 games we're catching up to this one event, yeah? Very cool. Supply power. How do I supply power to this thing, then? The music's a huge factor, right, though, clearly, right? Even now, this pulsing, yeah? So many good examples of it throughout the entire series. Oh, wait, Cannot get enough leverage to pull from this angle. Live with John has been timed out? Something happened? I didn't see it, I'm sorry. I didn't say no religion talk, I just meant, come on, let's try to keep on one massive topic at once, right? We've already got the game to talk about and the whole Twitch thing. We've already done religion within the last couple of weeks. Let's come back to religion soon. It wouldn't let me move. You piece of shit. Gear can be pulled from this angle. May be possible to return the gear to its original location. Which has got to be there, right? Button. Got it! Spider ball, baby! Yeah! Gimme. Yeah, fuck yeah. Scans indicate this Chozo Elder statue was sculpted 1013.81 years ago. It's an old one. Oh, there's a lot of purges going on in the chat. Don't stress about it, guys. Just let it go. Hey, Jules, how you doing? Has someone saved all of Cody's VODs? I don't know what you mean, mate. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. Are you talking about past broadcasts or highlights? Because I highlight all of the, well, almost all of the casts, and the highlights aren't being deleted. So all of the highlights will be there, and because all of the past broadcasts are highlights, all of the past broadcasts will be there. But all of the past broadcasts will be gone eventually, and they'll only remain for 60 days after they happen. The issue isn't my previous broadcasts, it's this broadcast and everyone after it, which is to say that I can only make highlights of 2 hours or less from today onwards, which means I cannot highlight this cast in the way that I normally do, which means this cast cannot be recorded. And as I don't have any equipment for recording it locally, and I can't do it, I might be able to upload it to YouTube and record it there, but I'm not sure. I've checked today and there are already some casts missing. From where? From where? From where? From highlights? From past broadcasts? Please be specific, for fuck's sake, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. I can't give you anything if you don't give me anything. The scissors. I like it. Hey, Morgan's Fist, how are you, man? Jamming Mage, what's going on? From the highlights. So you're saying the highlights have been removed? I'm pretty sure it's explicitly said that the highlights wouldn't be removed. When I read it last night, that's what I thought. I love your archives. I spent so much time watching your old stuff and enjoying content I missed. Gutted, yeah. For some, like yourself and myself, it's going to be difficult. But we will find a way around it, don't worry. There might be a temporary lapse, but we will find a way around it. If it means having to record my cast locally and upload them somewhere, I will pay somebody to do it. Don't worry, we'll make it work. What matters more than any of it is that this channel continues to grow, is financially supported by contributors, opening up doors for us to do anything we want, regardless of all this nonsense. Yeah, baby! Here we go. Woo! Pretty intense. Music's so nice. Ah! Jeez! Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel. There's not much on it, but I got one. Shit. Shit! There we go. That was dangerous. Jesus! All prior highlights will be saved regardless of length. That's what I read as well. So I imagine if highlights have been removed, they'll be back. Maybe it's just growing pains of the system or something. But all previous broadcasts should be saved, so I have no issues at all. And as far as this broadcast and all, I mean, it's a bad time. We're in the middle of a fucking chronology. Half of it's not going to be there, and that sucks. I can't record it. I might be able to... Up until now, except for in the very beginning, you couldn't upload anything to YouTube longer than 2 hours. Apparently that's been lifted, which means I could put this broadcast and yesterday's on YouTube. It'll split things up a bit, but I've got my own website being built by EG Love, and we can list them there. So I don't want people going into, you know, twitch.tv/excessive profanity/profile past broadcast highlights anyway. I've always planned to create a nice big area with some nice overlays and images and shit that you click and links you to those broadcasts. Whether they're on Twitch or YouTube is fairly irrelevant, unless they get blocked. But that's another issue altogether. But as far as just the way things are being recorded on Twitch, it shouldn't be a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. It might be, but it shouldn't be. I want to make sure that you guys have VODs, if at all possible. If it gets to the point where we have to give up VODs entirely, fuck. We'll just have to make the live experience that much better to compensate. There's not much else we can do. But we will do what must be done. I just checked the past broadcast library, and there were some casts missing. Casts which I saved before, like XP cast 1 to 32. On top, I tried to download all casts, but unfortunately only half of the casts there were missing parts. I don't know if flagged VOD parts can't be downloaded, or if they just started to delete everything randomly already. I don't know. But the past broadcast section is supposed to be gone, right? So I wouldn't be looking in there for past broadcasts. Anyway, look in highlights. That should get you what you need. Oh. So beautiful. This shit right here, man. This shit right here. It's gorgeous. Are you watching this, Cthulhu? It's fucking cool shit. So many different types of puzzles in this game that they don't get tiring, you know? There's just always something else. Especially in this game, as opposed to the others. Do I want to go up here? I feel like I do. I do! I definitely do! Yeah, angry. Sorry, I call you angry as well. Anony Noob. Could you change your name to Angry Noob? Actually, I think that'll be easier for everybody, if you don't mind. Yeah, that would. I absolutely love it. It's just fantastic. It's absolutely beautiful. Skytown is just plain wonderful. It's beautiful, right? It's so good. Rather a breathtaking visual image with high levels of intricacy, all overlaid by a haunting soundtrack. I'm impressed, to say the least. Good. Love to hear it. Good, 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 good. Right in the feels. Right in the feels, Slice. Love it, man. Beautiful. Anon? I'll just call you Noob then. We'll just go with that. Die Hard! How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! It's going down. Oh. Yeah, that's fucked. Alright, let's go. Nailed it! That all turned out pretty well, actually, didn't it? All things considered. I'm downloading the complete highlighted section. You're a bit of a boss, you know that? Thank you. Although, I will say that all of the highlights that are currently there should already be downloaded. But if you're downloading them, it's pretty cool.
Samus, this is Admiral Dane.
Admiral, what the fuck?
I've ordered the Federation fleet to walk to the pirate homeworld and begin the invasion. I think it's time we took the fight to them.
Yeah, goddamn right it is.
We'll contact you when we're ready to commence our assault.
Let's do it. But thank you, Jules. Maybe we should... I mean, a lot of broadcasters are considering taking their full past broadcast section and putting it onto YouTube. We don't have to, because I highlighted everything, but we could. We could create a specific section on our YouTube channel that's specific to you just past broadcasts or something. Upload all the old ones plus the upcoming ones. I don't know, depending on how much shit you feel like doing. As far as back work goes, but yeah. Just another backup if something goes wrong. Well, aren't you a sick motherfucker? By the way, Jules, did I see you broadcasting the other day? Wait, I came from there. I want to go here. How fun must the spider ball section be? I've been to fun to code? For me, not at all. I don't find coding fun. I used to, for a little bit, and then I moved off C++, C, Basic, and C++ and into Java, and then I stopped enjoying coding forever. What if you play music from individual artists like Darius Carlin? Would Twitch still mute videos? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work yet, Brian. It shouldn't, because I have permission from Darius Carlin, but the system's automatic. You might pick it up. Uni summer break? Oh, nice, diehard. That's good, man. Oh, Ox! 33, sir. How you doing? Capitan. I've just always recorded my entire broadcast locally to my system. Try to censor that shit. See, now I want to do that, and it's clever, and I should have started it at day one, but it just wasn't practical. I will, inevitably, have that set up pretty soon. I think it's a smart as fuck move. Also, I believe I saw a tweet suggesting that you just spent all your monies to go to PAX, which means we're gonna hug it out. Yeah, we're gonna hug it out. We're gonna hug it out good. Not everyone has the PC power to do that while streaming. And yet everybody has the potential to have the PC power to do that while streaming. They just need to upgrade their PC. Like everything else. It's like saying, but I don't want to have to buy a Nintendo to play Zelda. Well, you do. So get the money, buy the Nintendo, play Zelda, and shut the fuck up. Same thing. If you don't have the PC power to record footage, get the PC power to record footage. If you want to make YouTube videos, get a PC. If you can't afford a PC, you can't make YouTube videos. You see where I'm going with this, right? Financial limitations have been plaguing the species since the very first motherfucker walked the earth. They always will. It's not a rational excuse. I don't have a second PC, which means I can't record footage, and that sucks. I will get a second PC. I will start recording footage. I should have thought of it sooner. I'm a dumb cunt. You gotta do it. You gotta spend money to make money, motherfuckers. Or find another career that doesn't require an investment so large. I'm going here. I want to take the tram. Tried some OBS settings. I'll stream some programming content. Nice, Jules. Yeah, we know Seeker. They're working on that. It's an automated system. OBS, which I use, only records video, not audio. What? They should record audio. Depends on how much you're willing to invest. Exactly. The more you invest, the more options you'll have for quality and content production. That's just how it works. Shit changes, man. You gotta go with it. Most option I've seen end up terribly out of sync. That's just a bit of tech support for you, baby. But XP, I don't want to ride the bus, but my house is not that close to town where I work. I don't want to walk, but I also don't want to buy a car. The world is trying to thwart me. Everything is so unfair. Ah, Cthulhu, you just get me, you know? You just get me.
Samus, the Federation Armada is now in orbit above the pirate homeworld. We're ready for the final assault, but the base is protected by a barrier that prevents us from landing. We need you to disable this defense system. Unit 242 has located its control center. Here are the coordinates.
Oh, now you're fucking... I'm still taking a tram. Nice. I have been there before, apparently. Alright. You missed Gundrea? You did miss Gundrea, and it sucked because it was fucking rad, man. Great fight. Better check the VODs. Oh, wait! Bazinga! PogChamp! Shots fired! The VODs will be there for 60 days, and assuming they don't get muted out, accessible. I don't know where this tram is going to go, but I'm going to get on it after this break. I need to pee again. I need to pee. What else did I need to do? Oh, I realized that the milk in my fridge that I'm putting in my coffee expired 2 days ago. So I probably shouldn't drink that milk. I'm going to get some fresh milk. I'm going to make some tea because my throat's a little bit sore. And then we're going to come back and we're going to fuck some shit up. We've still got like, what, at least 3 hours. I don't know if we're going to finish this game today. Maybe we'll just keep going until we do. I don't know. Honestly, the conversation and the game are both at the same level for me now. I'm enjoying the game, I'm enjoying the conversation, I'm just enjoying being here with you guys and hanging out, to be honest. Which is great, because usually I'm all show mentality. I gotta put on the best show and I gotta do this. I'm just gonna take a step back and relax for a bit, which is fun. Which is nice. Which is so nice, so smooth. Alright. I did a cast this morning and recorded it locally just fine. Nice, funny, good shit. I've been slowly upgrading my PC for the past 2 years for streaming. It's going to take a while before I can do high quality streams, but I can stream with my current setup. Dude, even with a shitty PC, stream Super Nintendo games. Stream something with a shitty internet connection. You can stream really low quality video games, low visual quality video games. There are always options. Or you can do what you're doing, what I did, which is wait, slowly build up the PC empire that I need to do what I want, and then go down that route. There are many options, and all of them are good. Just don't fall into the, well, I don't have enough money to get that thing, so I can't do that anymore, like Cthulhu was pointing out. If you want to do it, there's always a way. You'll need to sacrifice a bunch of shit, but if you don't know how to do that, then you better start learning, because that's what love's all about as well. Your whole life will be predominantly about sacrifice in the end. What you're willing to give up to get what you want, right? And that's another conversation for another day. Let's put on some tunes. Quick break. Come back. Kick the shit out of some motherfucking Metroids. Sound good? What are we going to listen to? What are we going to listen to? What are we going to listen to? What other Metroid music? I'm kind of sick of the Metroid music that I've got. Now? Oh, we'll just put the Echo soundtrack on. Let's try that. Godot will love me for it. You're awesome. Be right back. That soundtrack, though. Shit. Hi, I made tea, but I didn't get to have a cigarette, so I'm gonna have one now. I thought we could just have a chat or something. Oh, that's nice. That's nice tea. It's delicious. Talk about crossing Cthulhu. Oh, Cthulhu is our what do you call it? Compass. Our politeness compass. Our constant reminder that when in polite society there are certain manners that are expected of people, and the people that don't know about those manners or are unwilling to adopt them, Cthulhu gets rid of. Which is why I made him a mod. Because I also agree in that compass. And also believe that when in large polite society that you should probably act accordingly. I mean, obviously there's room for jokes and shit, but when you're actually being rude, Cthulhu will pull you up on it. Personally, myself, yeah, I just tell them to fuck off. But that's why I have mods that aren't like me. That's the whole point. So that everything can be tempered, yeah? Everything can be open. Have you heard of Supernova from the SNES? I don't think so. While I appreciate that your personal circumstances and mine differ in meaning in drastic ways, I find our continued discourse is unlikely to result in anything beneficial to either of us or the world at large, so I wish to discontinue said discussion before either of us do or say something regrettable. I don't know what that was in reference to, but I loved reading it out. Catalina. I feel like I've missed something. I'm going to scroll up. Hey, Shady, what's going on, dude? You crickets? Oh, that was the text from the game. It's a sound. It's a RIP soundtrack. But I don't have permission to be playing. Cthulhu called me out. Don't worry, Kitsune. Cthulhu might ban you for calling me a cunt, and then I'll unban you because I would call you a cunt, and that's just the way it's always going to work, you know? Otherwise, the whole mod management... I have never had a conversation with my mods. I know some people have, like, Skype groups and stuff with all their mods. I don't want any of it. I want the path of least resistance. Everybody does what they want, and then if a problem happens, send me an email and I'll look it over. I unbanned, like, 30 people the other day just for going through my other email for 9 hours and just reading through all of the situations, you know? Oh, that was Cthulhu telling someone to fuck off, Flan. That was well fucking put. Oh, that's good. Hey, HW, how you doing, man? Sorry, I just gotta finish this cigarette. I really need it. I love you too, Kitsune. I think, though, you call me a cunt for just the purpose of calling me a cunt. I typically call you a cunt when you're being a cunt. You see the difference? I don't think anybody doesn't have great affection for Flan Cthulhu. He's just affectionate. affectionable. Alright, let's do this. Shut up. Let's go. Let's fucking Metroid, baby. Gotcha. Alright, I'm taking the tram. I want to find out where this fucking mouse cursor. I want to find out where this tram goes. Aren't you always being a cunt a little bit? I like to think I'm not always being a cunt. Fuck. I am often being a cunt, sure. That's reasonable. But it's not consistent, is it? Doubtful. I cunt a lot more when I'm watching you, otherwise I just use fuckhead, yeah, that's fair. I use fuckhead a lot as well. I try to keep it fast and loose. Is this a new area? No. But it is almost where we want to be, right? Fucking dat tram? This is your first playthrough? No. It's the first time I've been this far in a lot of years. I've played Brio and Elysia a few times, but I've probably only actually completed this game twice, so this could be my third time here, and that could have been so long ago. I was a very different person, and perfect, and something thing stuff. I don't remember shit, is what I'm trying to say. I smoke a lot of ganja. My brain's not all there. The memory part, anyway. I like it. It works for me. I get to re-experience things. Not to mention, just playing it live with you guys changes it quite a lot as well for me, which is cool. Sufferant. It's a new one. Hey Simon, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Where am I? Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I need to go... Oh, I can never read this map. Where am I? I'm down now. I don't want to be down. I want to go back up and back around there. Wait, no, that doesn't connect to that. It just looks like it does. What does connect to that? This. I don't, wait. What? I'm going back up. Jamie plays games. Hi, I'm new. Hey man, how are you? Welcome to the show. Good to have you here. Fuck. Monster Hunter's so good. Yeah, Ride Lows. I was like that when I was younger, but yeah. There have been some changes in my life. This is new. Is that? It is! It's exactly what we're looking for. Whoa. Oh. What's this? Ah. That's what we want. Monham with Cherno tomorrow. Can't wait. I don't know when that's happening or anything, but I'll try to get in touch with him and we'll just play it fast and loose. I think Broman wants in as well, so could be fun. Whoa! That's fucking cool. Mr. Fudge! Sir! How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Gah! Boom! Baby! Able to move safely through acid rain and fuel gel. Fucking rad. Wow, wow, wow. Can't hurt me, Acid Rain! I got this shit! What's that? Shitty hard drive. Fucking die, motherfucker! Alright, is there anything in here I need? No. But I might be able to get through there. There's still weaponry that I don't have, though. I don't have the beam that pierces through Phazon yet. That could be problematic. Let's just go for a wander. Let's just suss it out. We've got the spider ball and the acid rain suit now, so we definitely have access to areas that were previously inaccessible, which is good. Bow now, wow now, wow now, now. If I go left, let's just have a look left. Just have a look. Oh, there was acid rain here. We couldn't pass through. We can now. What's that? That's a nothing. Really? It looks like a something to me. Kinda looks like a something. Phazon crystals are durable but could probably be destroyed by Phazon-based explosive blast. I have just a ticket. Come here. Oh no, now my battery? I don't know why this is happening. This is very odd. There we go. Boom! That's what we want. Law. Space pirate data decoded. Entry: taking Valhalla. The vision of our leader is vast indeed. As we prepared for war within the hated Galactic Federation, she decided she required one of their great machines to better control her living planet. We then set out to bring an Aurora unit to Dark Samus. Bribes led us to the location of our prize, the battleship Valhalla. Crewed with green recruits on a training mission, she was ours for the taking. One of the mightiest ships in the cosmos was no match for the Phazon-powered weapons of the Colossus. We rendered Valhalla helpless, then sent raiders to claim our prize. The Aurora was ours. There was to be no mercy for the Federation dogs. At the command of Dark Samus, we jettisoned the crew into the frigid depths of space, leaving the wreck of Valhalla as the warning to the Federation. Let them tremble before our might. Fuck yeah. Is there anything scheduled after the Metroid series? My birthday is on the 22nd of August. I would like to have this done before then. Then we have my birthday party stream, which is going to be huge. Live DJ sets, chiptune artists, game tournaments, massive party with multiple camera angles. It's going to be insane. On the 27th of August, maybe the 28th, I think it's the 28th now, I fly to Seattle, and I'll be there for PAX until the 4th of September. However, flying from America on the 4th of September gets me back to Australia on the 6th of September. So, on the 9th of September, I get a white PlayStation 4 with Destiny. And we start the shit out of Destiny. And then on the 23rd of September, I believe is the launch of Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. That's what I have planned. Every possible opportunity in between all of that will be used to play games like Necrodancer, Stepmania, and anything else we want to have a look at. But those are my big plans for the future right now. Oh, HM3. Take it easy, man. I might not be casting tomorrow. If not, I will be casting all weekend, so hopefully see you there. Take it easy, dude. Ace Attorney, once I get a capture card, I will. Or, you know, they put Ace Attorney on a console that isn't handheld. Bizarre, I know, to think of a lawyer-based game that has absolutely no place on a handheld console, only being released on a handheld console. But in a perfect world, let's assume that an Ace Attorney game does make it onto a non-handheld device. I'll play the shit out of it. You're gonna be away for the weekend of the party? Really? Fuck, man. It'll be Friday the 22nd. Oh, Oz on the 19th, really? Wicked. Hyrule Warriors gets earlier, and NA gets it last. Fuck yeah. Finally, about time some fucking balance was introduced to this release system. What's that? Oh, alarm system. What's that? Is that a claw? Huh. What will you play on your birthday? Oh, we have so much. It's a giant party being set up and hosted by Darius Carlin, video game composer. I know there's going to be 3 live sets of musicians. I think chiptune or DJ style stuff with C-Trix and a couple of other amazing fucking artists. We'll be playing Crawl, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Towerfall, Smash Brothers, some dance pad stuff, pool, actual pool, maybe some Mario Kart. We got plenty to play. And there'll be tournaments and stuff as well, so that'll be fun. Should be a really cool event. I've never even considered doing something like a live birthday party, but I want to so bad. When Darius first suggested it, I was like, kinda just want to sit here on my PC with a bottle of booze and get drunk with everybody, and then I thought, the possibility of having one of the best parties ever and publicizing that live, featuring massive amounts of video games and awesome artists, who can say no to that? You'd have to be pretty fucking stupid to say no to that. So for all the effort that is going to go into it to make it happen, we're going to make it happen. And then a week later, PAX, Danny Baranowski's house. It'll be broadcast live from Danny B's as well, so it's going to be sick. All right. Your sub expired? Oh shit, man. Hey Scrappy, how you doing? Looks like you've gotten ahead in life. I'm meeting some cool people. That's for sure. Which is awesome. Legit party, yeah, it'll be proper. It'll be fucking sweet. Will the party be in the garage? No, it'll be hosted at Darius Carlin's house. Which is a beautiful, massive house. Got legit professional fucking lighting artists and shit coming in to do the lighting. So the chat will be projected up on the wall, so we'll always be able to see what you guys are saying throughout the party. Everybody will be able to see a giant wall covered with you guys typing in the chat. You should be very involved. Multiple camera angles. What? Lost my... This is getting old quickly. Jesus Christ. Just want to scan it. Thanks. Morphology, Metroid Hatcher. When the head's interior is damaged, its tentacles can be ripped off. Mutation has robbed the Metroid Hatcher of its ability to phase, but has provided it with a hardened outer shell, which has identical attributes as phasite. This shell protects the creature's heart, located at the core of its head. The Hatcher's tentacles are quite dangerous and can leech energy from any target they connect to. However, the tentacles are also the creature's weak point. If all its tentacles are ripped from its body, it will perish. As such, it will attempt to recover energy by retracting them into its shell when they take damage. While the Hatcher's tentacles are retracted, it is unable to attack. Relying on the phase-on Metroids it spawns from its mouth for protection. If the interior of the creature is hit while its mouth is open, it loses its strength. The Hatcher's tentacles can be ripped off if they are pulled at this time. Whoa. This is weird, Bartway. It just disconnects. It won't connect to the IR sensor, and it's only happened since I put these batteries in. Seems odd. On Cody's chat, I saw it. Yeah, because I haven't refreshed it. It's been open for like a week. Smash Brothers, what version? Brawl, of course. Jesus Christ. I think I am a competitive gamer. Sporting Metroid thing out there. Phase on the brick. There we go. Gotcha. Say it to do once the tentacles go up? When the head's interior is damaged, its tentacles can be ripped off. Go hyperdrive, man? Oh, no, God, no. Fucking hit it! If the interior of the creature is hit while its mouth is open. Bingo. Oh, gotcha! Grab him! Grab him! Give me that! Fucking prick! Gotcha. We got this now. We got this now. Fuck you. Does some damage, huh? That shit, fucking hell. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Hey, stop that. Ow! Target the fucking thing, man. Oh wait, I think his tentacle's still out. What was that all about? This is ridiculous. Finally? That was odd. Grab him. Come on! Fucking Metroid, where are you? Come here. Gotcha. Yep. Go. Nice. Health, thank you. Oh. Shit! I lost it. It's gone again. No. I gotta pull the batteries out and put them back in every time. I just don't understand what that means. He's angry. He's very angry. He's really angry. I can't dodge him, man. And I can't shoot him, apparently. Did it work? Please hit him in the mouth. Please hit him in the mouth. Before he gets a fucking Metroid out. Come on, come on, come on. Shit. Shit. Come on! Why won't you die? This is not fair! You're not dying! There we go. Come on! Ah! Fucking clutch, man! Fuck did that boss come from? He nearly got me as well. It's like the batteries have still got life in them. Ever since I put these particular batteries in, the sensor keeps disconnecting. Check if the IR LED isn't getting no, but 100% not an issue until these batteries went in. 100% is an issue when these batteries are in. 100% issue solved when these batteries come out and go back in. It's not anything to do with anything else other than the batteries. There's absolutely no way it could possibly be anything else. The data is very conclusive. It's just happening with these batteries, and I don't understand why. This is my third Metroid Prime game. If there was an issue with the fucking reflection on the sensor, I don't think it'll pop up now rather than never before. Conveniently when these new batteries go in. Something weird going on, man. Something weird. But it's gotta be the batteries. Whoa. We know where Metroid Pinball came from. I saw an energy fucking pack up there as well. An energy tank. I wonder how I get to that. Interact with nearby terminal to signal for the transit system. Oh, cool. No, I didn't go out and buy some. I just found some sitting here. Unlock liquor, that's level 3. And the Hargreaves. Nice, dude. That's fucking awesome. Congrats. Alright. There's a save point here we should probably get to. It's been a while since we used like a traditional save point, I think. SQP, how you doing, buddy? Kick back, relax, and watch some... Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Zone 3 is a bitch. You'll have a lot more luck getting to Zone 3 through hardcore mode than you will finishing Zone 3 in standard mode. My advice is forget Zone 3. Just get into hardcore mode as quickly as possible, and eventually when you do get to Zone 3, you'll have some fucking gear and some weapons. Because training to do Zone 3 with 5 hearts and a dagger doesn't give you as much training as you'd think. At least, that's what I found. Who is this black and white bum, and why isn't he dancing? Fucking Danny B, man. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Oh. Have you played Other M yet? I've tried a few times, never successfully. I just hate it. But we will be playing it after Super Metroid, but before Fusion. In the Metroid Chronology. Oh, my legs are so fucked. You got no idea. I can barely walk. Seriously. It's fucking crazy. I can feel them, you know, the muscles developing again though. I need it. It's gotta happen. It's important to me, apparently. I also just like dancing. I love it. Alright, then where the fuck are we? Oh, we're back here. Ah, good-o then. That's Acid Room. Yeah, I remember that. What's that? What was this room? Disable the defense system. Get past the acid rain. Well, fuck, which one do we do first then? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Hey, Darius Collins here as well. Everybody's waking up. How you going, guys? Good to see you. Danny, Darius, Flan. I smell a penis carnival. Where's Tob? Where's Kim? Where is everybody? It's good to see you guys. It's been a bit of a weird day. I'm on one of those really tired and just can't stop being tired days, but it's been so much discussion regarding the Twitch changes and everything. It's been quite fun. Whoa. Come here then. Fuck off. Phase on me up, baby. Phase on me up! Overload this shit! Shaboom! Oh no, what the fuck is this? Structure appears to be made entirely of phasite. High-frequency beams could shoot through it. I don't fucking have that, do I? I've got this. Fucking cunt! How does that even work? Give me your power. Come to me! I smell the penis carnival. What's that smell? I keep a very clean penis. Drain releases sewage into the pipe network into the floor to be pumped out of the facility. It's pretty gross sewage. Just go and say. Morphology is Scritter, a phazon-feeding vermin that usually travel in large groups. Scritters are common vermin that are usually found underground. They tend to nest in dark places and come out only to feed. Their main source of sustenance is phazon, a weakness pirate slaves use against them. Scritters will often be caught in simple traps set out by the starving pirate slaves, who then feed on the small creatures. But the pirates rarely have the last laugh, as some internal organs of the Scritter will release a toxic fluid when bitten. Those who become violently ill because of this are often said to have the case of the Scritters. I love superfluous information. It's my favorite. I was just pumping everybody up about the birthday party, Darius. It's gonna be so sick! Fucking lockdown! Whoa. You got hyperdrive? Of course you did. Why am I even asking? More! Fuck off! Space pirate data decoded. Entry: purification. Our great leader, with the aid of our captured Aurora unit, has discovered many of Phase's secrets. Dark Samus can now command the living world to send forth Phazon seeds. She was eager to test this new power. When we heard the first world to receive this blessing was our home world, we rejoiced. The seed was sent into the void and quickly made its way to our home world. Our brethren foolishly tried to repel it, but their efforts were in vain. To think, once we were as pathetic as them. Now the deed is done, and slowly our home world becomes like Phase. Soon, there will be 2 living planets, 2 Phazon sources for our great leader to use as she sees fit. Soon, there will be thousands of new disciples for her to command. So that's where that's where everything's coming from. It's all starting to piece together pretty nicely. Oh yeah, that party. Did you tell him? Fuck yeah, man. It's too hard to say on a live stream. I told the people that were listening when they were here, right? But I'll be repeating it a lot as time goes on. As is the nature of that live stream environment. Oh, Deacon, you out, man? Dude, take it easy, buddy. Not a all-nighter for me after all. I'm headed to bed. You pussy! I'll be doing the same fucking thing. It was good to have you. Have a great fucking night. If I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully see you on the weekend for whatever the fuck we doing. Whatever the fuck we be doing. Skyway access gate locked. Unable to open while the center's defense system is on. Oh, God, fucking walk back. Cirrus, hey buddy, how are you? pirate logs are starting to have a real holy shit factor, right? It's good. It's good. We'll synopsis all of this afterwards anyway, but it is nice to piece it together bit by bit. Oh, that goes straight there. Huh, hold on. Nice, SG. I'm glad you are. I know there are a lot of people that won't have played Metroids before, so I'm glad they're starting to get a good feel for how it all works, you know? Hopefully grab some inspiration to eventually play it yourself, because it's such a wonderful series. And it is one that's better played than watched, for sure. What the fuck was that shit? You're a new one. No, you're not. You were a new one, and now you've got into hyper mode, so you're not anymore. You know what? Fuck it. Suck on that dick. Dr. Terrett, hey man, no worries, dude. Oh, you've been lurking, but you wanted to say goodbye? Oh, dude, have a fucking great evening, yeah? See you soon. I think I triggered the alarms again. I think we're going to do that a bit. I don't understand what's going on here. Ha! Sup, Peric? How you doing, man? What's going on? Fucking long time no see. Oh, shit. Terminal is connected to the nearby lift system. Energize the terminal to restore lift operations. Take my energy! He is new. Morphology, Commando Pirate. Assault armor composed of phasite, able to cloak and teleport. Commando Pirates use only the best gear available. Only beams of the highest temperature can penetrate the layer of phasite in the armor suit. All of the weaponry is powered by Phazon. Each commando has a combat cloaking field, along with boost thrusters, and a personal teleporter. The phasite armor they wear makes them extremely resistant to damage in combat. I have an idea. It worked. Fucking hyper misses, bitch. Did that just take me back where I was? What did do? I've got to get through there. The fuck? Hyper missiles take so much energy? I don't know, four hyper missiles in a tank seems pretty good to me. First time I saw you use them. On an enemy, yeah, it is. I haven't really needed to. Even on veteran difficulty, this isn't a difficult game so much as other games are, I guess. It's fairly... Is this the right place? It is, I'm in. How the fuck do I get out? Wait. Just making sure you're still alive? Oh, alive and fucking kicking, dude. It's good to see you, though. Peric used to be my guild leader in Age of Wushu, back in the day. Back in the days of yore. Good fucking time. Hey! Thanks, mate. Can I get out of here as well? Nah. Yeah, it's asking for a bit too much, apparently. I came down there, so let's go up here. And leave this room again. I need to go straight through there. It's not possible. Not without the new beam weapon. And I can't grab that. I have to come to that from the other side, apparently. How do I do that? I do that via the tram system. I have to come in through the tram, in here, down here, and open that door. That's the only way that's gonna happen. Oh, this is all very bizarre. Alright, let's go this way again. See what's that. Normal hyper beam should be able to handle most issues. Yeah, well, it's not so much that there's always a tool for the job. Sometimes there are multiple tools for the job. And it comes down to personal preference. Maybe some people just like fucking shit up with hyper missiles. It's fine. It well emulates real world circumstance, I think. This is the same goddamn room I need to be in, and I still can't get in it from here either. What's this? It keeps saying... It keeps pretending like there's something I haven't scanned yet. Is it that? See it? Oh, it's that one. Yeah. Which is the phaser. No kill like overkill. America. Alright then. All this door serves is to let me know that this area exists, but I can't get into it. So far as I can tell. I can go in there, down there, and underneath, but that doesn't help either. Hayes Hart, how are you, mate? Good to see you. The Kojima World Order? You're damn right. Well, I need a break. I don't know about you guys. I don't have a fucking clue where we're going to be going. But we have at least a couple more hours of wandering around aimlessly to enjoy. The conversation seems to have died almost entirely, which is cool. I don't mind. Or maybe the conversation died, so everybody's just gone to another channel so they can talk about how much Twitch sucks and the world's ending and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. I'm exhausted today, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Keep looking over and seeing, I have a phone now. I sent Danny my number first, like I wanted the first person to have my number to be Danny B. And, he didn't call me. Didn't send me his number. It's like, I'm like, do you want to be the first person to have my number? He's like, yes! That was it. That was the whole conversation. It was just like, fuck you too, wanker. Be right back.